mira cómo se mueven las caderas, mueven las caderas. Solo mira cómo se mueven las caderas, mueven las caderas. Solo mira cómo se mueven las caderas, mueven las caderas. Solo mira cómo se mueven las caderas, mueven las caderas.
It's KRUNATION at KRUNATION. I'm here with JJCANTBETOUCHED. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, man. I'm just chilling, doing music, keeping it pushing, and doing my thing.
Man, how you been, bro? Like mentally with everything going on with COVID and all that shit.
Man, COVID, it's been tough. Probably for everybody, it's been tough. Music-wise, I still got to get my shit done, and I'm able to make music and try. I'm trying to collab with more artists, and but right now with COVID and everything going on, I'm just trying to do my own thing and just keep writing. That's it.
Hell yeah, I feel you on that one for sure.
I run them out to the fame, I say yeah, yeah. I run them out to the fame, bust down new thing. My whole fit, what it rain. Money flex, a new chain. Bandwagon, new thing. Never switch, same lane. New pick, same frame. Gunshot, bang, bang. My fault, same blame. Why you headed to Spain? Never change, same lane. Why you playing my name? On top of this game. One dream, same thing. One time, same frame. Bust down, gang, gang.
Alright, so when did you first start making music? How did that come about?
Shoot, I first started making music, man. It was like last year, I think, during the summer. Like me and my friends, we were just in the house and we were just like hopping on random beats and just act like we was rapping. And I was like, okay, this shit sound good. And I was like, I started putting something together, hopped on a beat, and then all my other friends we were hopping on some shit too. But they never was serious about it. And then I started getting serious about it. And I made a song, and then I posted it on SoundCloud, and that's when I didn't know how to do anything. And then I posted it, and then people started actually fucking with it, so I was like, okay, this might be something that I might want to do, since I used to just play sports. So then I was like, I'm just gonna keep my head off that, and it pretty much kept my mind off sports and all that. So I mean, I started making music during the summer, pretty much, and then yeah, ever since I've been rocking with it. So it's been good.
What sports was you playing?
I was playing football, baseball, and a little bit of basketball too. Like my freshman year during I went to Grant, so I played all three sports, like freshman year through like senior year, except for basketball. I played just football and baseball through my senior year. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've been playing.
For sure. Did you go to college?
Yeah, I'm going to college right now at Sac City.
Okay.
And I'm playing. I was playing baseball for a little bit, and then I just got burnt out. And so I was like, I'm just gonna stick to music because I feel like I got something here. So I was like, I'm gonna bring it. I had this to the table, so I'm gonna bring it.
Hell yeah, definitely got a bright ass future in music and sports. So for sure, if you kept going with it,
yeah, for sure.
KJ Productions.
I'm a savage, passing all these tests, bitch, never average. I'm a rich kid, hanging with the bad kids. You mess with me, you better get the whole package. Tell my girl every day she a bad bitch. 19, can't be touched, doing damage. All the drama shit, yeah, you can have it. Have my mind on the shit, let's get past this. Been through hard times, yeah, this shit real though. Spitting all this gas on the mic, I'm about to blow. Do my dance in this thing, bout to hit the wall. Do my dash in the city, gotta lay low. I'm the youngest in the game, this my real flow. This a party in the dark, baby, watch me glow. Stacks of cold city, yeah, this shit real though. Watching body drop to the floor real slow. Just gotta take you real slow. Just gotta take you real slow. You just gotta take you real slow. Just gotta take you real slow.
Did you have any musical influences growing up? Like, what kind of music was you listening to? Who was you listening to? Like, anybody from out here?
Probably from out here, probably just like my friend put me on Briss. I listen to EBK, J-Bo. Right now I just got put on with EBK, J-Bo, Briss, EBK, J-Bo, EBK, Jock. I listen to DB sometimes. But as a big artist, I probably listen to I like Drake, Lil Baby. Lil Baby got a sick flow. I fuck with melody a lot. Like melody's my thing, but I can switch up the flow. So I like both sides. So I like Lil Mosey, like all them dudes, but mostly just like melody shit right now. But yeah.
So how long have you been making music?
I've been making music for about 1.5 years now, but yeah, I got like probably like around 16 to 17 songs out right now. But yeah, I've been making for 1.5 years. That's about right, 1.5 years.
Can you do the dance like left and right into the side? Can you do the dance like left and right into the side?
Money XO,
Can you
let's
do
get
the
it.
dance? Can you do the dance like left and right into the side? 2 for 1 back and 1 to the side. We work hard, we working from that 9 to 5. Can you spend a couple times around my new ride? Show me how you work it, or you down the slide. We falling upside down like a slip and slide. I ain't looking for no love, or you out your mind? Cause I'm buzzed down with this drip, I see it catch your eye.
How did it exactly happen to you start making music?
When I first got, I went to my guy. It was he actually, the producer, the mixer came to my house, and he was like my friend Boston. Shout out to Boston, Young Dreamer.
Shout out Boston.
He put me on all this, and he came to my house. He pulled up one day, and I was like, all right, let's record something, see how it is. So we started recording at my brother's house, and it sounded good. I was like, he's like, dang, you got some potential in you, and I was like, for sure. And then he like mixed everything, and I actually put that song out, but I deleted it though, because I wasn't messing with it after that, and I was like, but it was cool, like, because he was cool and he worked with me, and he was able to like make sure that everything was good. Like, he made sure to shout me out and everything, and he took care of me. And then after that, he didn't move, he went out of town, and then I went to this other dude called Yoey, and shout out to Yoey. He really got me to where my potential was. He helped me through everything. Like, he helped me with my flow. If like something wasn't right, he always had my back. Like, and he was always there for me. And then he actually moved to LA now, so I couldn't use him no more. So now I'm using a Prodigy mix.
Shout out Prodigy.
Yeah, so shout out Prodigy. He's clean.
So did you already sign, or are you planning to sign?
No, I haven't signed yet. I'm just independent, working on my own stuff right now, and I'm not looking to sign, even if someone is, unless they got a big, like, if they got that lottery ticket, $1 million. Okay, I'm like, okay, let's see what we working with. But right now, I'm just trying to work with other artists and collab, and pretty much build my name more and get used to getting better at this flow shit.
Hell yes.
Sure.
So what was your motivation behind Caderas? Is that how you say it? Caderas?
Caderas.
Your most recent song?
My most recent song. Y'all
Spanish
gotta
joint.
tap into that.
Tap into the Spanish joint.
New Spanish song. Got a little Spanish in there. What happened was my girl, I was like, man, I've been trying to make a song like a little Spanish, because that's popping. Like, everybody likes a little Spanish in it. So I was like, I'm trying to get into that. So I told her, I was like, one day I was like writing, and I was like, help me with the Spanish shit. She was like, I don't know, because it's kind of hard to pronounce the words. And I was like, all right, bro. And then she finally just like helped me with just the hook. And as soon as she gave me the hook, I went in the studio, and my studio guy actually speaks Spanish, so he kind of helped me pronounce it and took it as many takes to get it right. But that shit came out clean for sure. Like, I'm surprised it's not doing numbers right now. I'm trying to get it on TikTok, so I know a lot of people are gonna mess with it on TikTok. But I think it should have went big though, for sure. It should have been doing numbers for sure.
TikTok look like the way to go with
TikTok
a lot of this music shit. Like,
sure.
I'm telling you, look like it's gonna be the next social media.
You post one song on there, that should just take off.
Man.
I mean, it gotta be the right one and right people too, so I gotta get out there. But yeah, I'm surprised it hasn't like went crazy right now. But hopefully it does some more numbers.
I know like the virus has stopped a lot of shit, a lot of people traveling and shit. But have you been out the city to network or anything yet?
No, I haven't been out the city at all yet. Like, I'm taking a trip to Seattle next month. Just a getaway trip, but nothing with music wise. Hopefully I can like go to LA and see if I could work with a couple artists down there. But yeah, just trying to figure out who I want to collab with next. But if anybody trying to get a feature or anything, just hit me up, man, for sure.
So like, how would you describe your style? Cause you hella versatile. Like, you do it all. You got hella different flows. You come different every song. Like, how would you describe your style in your own words?
I get that a lot of like, people say my shit's versatile because I can do melodic, a lot of melody shit, and I think my main thing is melody, and I can sing a little bit. And but these next couple of songs, I'm gonna switch up the flow, and I feel like my next couple of songs are gonna be big, because this flow is different, and I feel like it's gonna be big for sure. But my main thing is just melody right now. But yeah, that's what I think my flow is. I'm still actually trying to find which one's good for me, which sound. But I feel like I could do both, so might as well put 2 and 2 together, you know.
Do you have any dream features and shit?
My dream features would probably be like, shit, melodic wise, melody wise, I'll probably want to get on some like Lil Mosey's type shit, or like some
Yeah, y'all go crazy on the track.
like some, who would be good artists, like who's a good melodic, like Kid Lore, or like Lil TJ or some shit, like some singing shit like that would be hot. But as of like rapping wise, if I can get a feature like fucking Drake, that's gonna be like big. But Lil Baby would be clean. Who else is like Blast? I like Blast for sure. Blast is clean. Bino. Who else is clean? I mean, I would even in like local rappers, I would do like, especially with politics right now, like it's not good. So I'm like, I'm not trying to collab with like politics and all that stuff. So I'm just trying to collab with artists that'd be cool to collab with for sure.
So who keeps you motivated and like inspired to like just keep going when you feel me, when you just at your low point and shit? And just...
I think just like my family and friends, they keep my shit going, and like they give me motivation. Like they stay on me about like, oh, when you gonna drop the next music video or next song, or just like little like fans hit me in my DMs and saying like, oh, when you gonna have this, or drop this, or stop playing, when you gonna do this? And I was like, man, and that's what gets me, like if I haven't posted in a while and they tell me like, oh, when you gonna drop this, and that's when I'm like, all right, let me get my shit together and let's get on it. Because sometimes I just like to take that break, you know, and just be like, oh, I'm not gonna drop nothing for a while, and just let's see what everybody else is dropping and see what they're about. And then just trying to find ways to just better my flow and create differences with this music shit for sure.
Hell yeah, always. So can you tell us a bit about your childhood?
My childhood, man, I live pretty good, right? Like even from like my parents is like they're always supporting me, and they always have my back. They grinded working wise, and I always grew up in a good childhood for sure. Like I never had to struggle or nothing like that. And I always still grind. I grind like I don't live good at all. Like I grind tremendously, and I get the work ethic, and I grew up just basically around sports and just around people that are really motivated to succeed, and that's pretty much I've been around. And but overall, I've had a good childhood, and just having the right people around me is the best thing for me for sure.
So where did you grow up? Like, did you grow up in Sac? Are you from Sac?
Yeah, I'm from Sac. I grew up in Natomas. Like I've always lived in Natomas for all my life. So I mean, like, yeah, I always grew up in Natomas. I always just hung out around there. I found like friends around there and shit. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Did you have any hobbies besides playing sports growing up? Like, what kept you out of trouble?
Just that's really the only thing that kept me out of trouble with sports, and just staying with family, close to family, or just hanging out with friends around. Always outside. When I was younger in my childhood, I was always outside. Like I would be outside from like 8 in the morning to like 10 at night. Like we would have football games in the street, just like straight until the street lights came on. Like we were just playing all day. Like there'd be times that my mom would have to come out there and like get inside. It's already dark. You got school tomorrow. Come in for dinner. I'm like, man, we were straight grinding. Like it was crazy, but yeah, it was fun for a while. It lasted for sure.
You said you'll never change and stay in your lane in your song Bust Out. Can you tell us how important it is to keep positive messages in your music?
You always got to keep positive messages, man. It gets your fans like feeling like what you feel, and like you got to change your ways of living, and I feel like my music gets to people, and people just they DM me and they actually say, oh, this bar goes crazy because it actually means something to me, and like it changed my life of how what your songs bring to the table. And I'm like, yeah, that's what motivates me to keep pushing and create different bars for sure.
So do you like the state that the music industry is in today, or would you like to see anything change specifically within the music industry?
I mean, right now I think it's good because it's like you got that flow where there's a lot of rap and then melodic here on the side. I wish there was like more melody mixed in it with it. Like I feel like big rappers like from the top, from like Billboard and all them rappers, they do like you see like YoungBoy with Kid Leroy. Like that's good because like you got melody with other like hard rappers, you know. And then I feel like they just need to come together and like not just the same rap and same flow all the time, you know. Like switch it up. I feel like all these rappers need to like switch it up for sure.
So what does your process look like when you go to record? Like, what does a successful day in the studio look like?
A successful day in the studio is like, man, I just pull up. I don't do no smoking or nothing because like I tried that, but it's just like I'm not focused. I feel like I'm not grinding if like I can't be like that. So
Like
I was
relax mind, huh?
yeah, I just write. I write everything at home, and then I go to the studio, punch out about like I probably book like about 2 hours and get like 2 to 3 songs done. Like I just like push it out, but yeah, I just go in there and then play that beat, and then I just hop on and start spitting pretty much, and then just it takes like a lot of tries. It's a grind. Like there's one time I've been in the studio for like 6 hours, like just straight like going at it, like from evening to midnight. It was crazy, but it's definitely a grind for sure. Like this music's just like a grind, like, and it's a lot of money into it for sure, but I mean, you just gotta trust the process, you know.
Yeah, it's worth it at the end, for sure. So, like, what does your beat selection process look like? Like, what type of sounds are you looking for?
I'm looking for like more like when I look for a beat, I just look for some like melody mixed with like rap shit, like you hear like Lil Baby be on like some singing type shit with some like just hard rap, and like Rod Wave's clean too. Like I would hop on. I'm trying to hop on a Rod Wave beat though for sure, but I gotta get the sound to it. So but usually if I want a hard beat, like I'll probably just go to like YouTube and just search up some hard ass beats, like some, I don't know, any type of beat is good to me. Like if it sounds good in my ears, and I can rap, if I can like rap to it like then and there, then I'll just hop on it for sure.
Shit, if anybody was trying to send you some beats like that was watching this video, how would you prefer they go about doing so?
Just DM me from my Instagram, JJCANTBETOUCHED, and just hit my DMs.
I say yeah, that beat go ho. No red light, bitch, let's go.
I have producers that be wanting to work with me for sure. They like, oh, you trying to buy some beats, this and that, and I fuck with your flow, and I feel like you could do good on my beats. And I'm like, yeah, for sure. Like if I need a beat, I'll definitely hit you up. I follow them, and yeah, I listen to all the beats like then and there too. I'm like, okay, this dude's good. Like if I fuck with it, then I'm for sure gonna DM and hop on it for sure. But yeah, just hit me through my DMs or anything, like whatever social media you got.
So this one right here is like a little about the world and shit, that's everything going on, like with the vaccine being rolled out and shit, and like people trying to get lives back to normal and shit. Would you say getting the vaccine is something that you would look forward to doing in the near future?
Yeah, I do actually. I am vaccinated.
Oh shit,
yeah,
you
for
are?
sure. Yeah, so like I was like, as soon as like my family got vaccinated, I was like, oh, I'm gonna get vaccinated because like I'm not gonna wait till the last minute, because people don't realize like when that shit hits you, it hits you. Like people are like, oh, I don't believe in COVID and all that, and like vaccines and all that. But like, I mean, if COVID hits you or like the flu or something, like you gonna want to get the vaccine for sure. Because I had a family friend, he wasn't vaccinated and he had got COVID and pneumonia. So like he was on like the verge of like passing away. So it was like, it was rough seeing that, and like he didn't know until it really hit him. Like he didn't believe in it and this and that. And I was like, it was hard for sure. But yeah, I feel like getting vaccinated is the most important thing right now. Like you just get the world back to where it's been. Like let's go to concerts, let's go to Rolling Loud, this and that. Like yeah, I feel like getting the vaccine is important for sure.
You got a self-explanatory name with JJ Can't Be Touched, but can you tell those who may not know, you feel me, how you came about picking that name for yourself?
I had picked that name like maybe like in high school. Like I used to have like 22 Can't Be Touched because I was like for baseball, and then 32 Can't Be Touched for football. So I would switch it every time the season would come. Like baseball season, I'll switch that shit back to 32 or 22, and then football, I'll switch it back to 32. And I just thought about it like one day. I was like, man, like I could really have my shit different. Like I really can't be touched. Like no one's touching me. Like even like I thought about it for like switching to music. I'm just gonna stick to the same rap name. Like I was thinking of every rap name, but I was like, I don't know. And then I was like, why not just stick with it? So I just put JJ because that's my nickname. So I was like, JJ Can't Be Touched because like I can't be touching this music shit either. So like why not stick with it? You know? So I'm like, yeah, I can't be touched. So JJ Can't Be Touched.
Man, that name hella clean. I ain't gonna lie, that's a clean ass name. That's like the best, like one of the best rap names I've heard. Like,
there's some people that be like, oh, your rap name's clean for sure. I'm like, yeah, cause can't be touched. They be like, oh, you can't be touched. I was like, nah, can't be touched.
Man. So does anybody manage your rap career?
No, I had people trying to like work with me here and there. I'm not gonna say names or nothing, but they're like trying to like, oh, let me be your manager, this and that. And I'm like, nah, I don't want to deal with none of that. I don't want to have to like sign or nothing. I don't want to have to deal. I just want to do independent. Like, if I like my music shit, I want to be able to post it. I don't want to have to wait for nobody trying to do nothing for me. And I'd rather just grind on my own and just get it out the way and have people just following what I do. And I feel like it's better off like that. Like, you see all kinds of rappers signing these labels to these labels and they're just like fucking them over, you know?
Man.
It's just like, well, you did all that and then they tell you when to post this and that, and like you can't drop it. You want to drop a song, your own song, but you can't drop it because they have control over that shit. So it's like, why not be independent and make money while being independent, you know? So it's like, I'm not looking forward to doing all that management shit. So
Would you look into like building your own home studio in the near future? Or?
I actually got a couple months ago. I had my own little studio. I just have it at my house right now. I have like speakers, everything, but microphone. I usually for a while when I didn't have no mixer, I had my studio stuff. I would just record there and send it to my mixing dude and he lives in LA. That we can post this dude. And he would just mix it, but it wouldn't come out as clear because like my microphone was all messed up, and then I was recording off GarageBand, so it was like I needed to get like used to doing different softwares like Pro Tools and shit. So I was like, I just need to go to. For right now, I'm just going to Prodigy right now. So he does good on my shit. So I'm like, I'm just gonna keep going to him. He gives a good price, and so I'm like, yeah, that's pretty much it though.
What can we expect from you in the near future? Like, what do you got coming up?
Man, I got some hot shit coming for sure. I got this flow switch up. Like, I'm getting on I actually have a feature with this one girl, Micah. Shout out to Micah.
Shout out Micah.
I got a feature. That's just gonna be clean. Watch how this is gonna sound. Like, we got some melodic shit with rap shit. Like, she came in and bust that shit through. She came into the studio a couple weeks ago, and I was like, let me get a feature, and then she was like, it's good, and then hopped on that shit, barred it straight in the studio, like straight. Her vocals is just clean. So I was like, man, I was in the studio like, damn, I really gotta bar my shit now. So I was like, damn. And then we like, after it was done, the song was like hitting. Like, I showed a couple people, but they really fucked with it. But this next flow, I'm posting the rest of my melodic shit right now, and then this new switch up right now is gonna be clean. Like, everybody should be fucking with it for sure.
You mentioned you don't smoke when you get to the studio, but do you drink? Do you sip?
Nah, I don't sip. I smoke while I write my music. That's the thing. Like, I can write my music because I feel like more shit comes out of me. Like,
yeah,
like real honesty. Like, I feel like that shit really like just comes out when I smoke and write. But when I go to the studio, I just try to focus and just grind it out. Like, I don't need to like smoke and all that to be high to just record music, because I had to get unfocused. So like, I usually just do it when I write my music for sure, because that's when everything comes together.
Hell yeah. A little cool little introductory interview real quick. We're gonna do hella more shit, brother. How could the fans reach you? JJ Can't Be Touched. How could the fans reach you?
Hit me on my Instagram, JJ Can't Be Touched. I got Snapchat, JJPacer19. You can reach me on TikTok. I got TikTok. I don't be using Twitter like that, but mainly just Instagram. If you want to reach me, JJ_Can't_be touched. So yeah, that's how you can reach me for sure.
Hell yeah. We out.
Yes, sir.